Connecticut Bloco is a social and a youth project. It's about developing young people wholly, so the music and the creative development, but also all of those other skills that they need in life. Working together with other people, having lots of different people coming together, different ages, helps them beyond music because you're developing like your communication skills, you're appreciating different people, you are learning how to work with different people that are different to you to create a final goal.
We're helping to support and form really well-rounded people. Bloco teaches a sense of community, it teaches a sense of respect. It teaches, essentially, I think, a framework for living your life in the best way possible.
Taking young people out of their comfort zone, where they can learn something, where they can connect with a different culture, where they can meet new people, where they can learn new things and see how people do things differently. I think that helps you grow as a person. And going on a trip to play music, it's showing them that that's within their reach, like they can be a professional musician if they want to. New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz, which influences all of the music that we do really in Bloco. And so it made a lot of sense musically for us to go there and develop.
It's been really nice to explore the musical history, and I've learned a lot of things that I didn't know before.
You've got musicians out here and they just want to practice their craft. You can tell it's such a big part of the culture here. You can really feel the passion, and you can tell that they're enjoying it. You know, even if they have to play 2 times every day, it's amazing.
We had some amazing partners who really wanted to share their experiences with us, likewise us with them, and to make a trip like this as exciting and as worthwhile. Those partnerships really need to be fostered. They were fostered before we got there, and then when young people got there, they were straight in with people who could support and help them. They could trade ideas. There was just that real interaction between both partners.
There was a big selection process that happened, obviously, to choose who we took. Part of that was, what are they going to take from this trip and then feed back into the Bloco, because we're taking 30 people, but there's several hundred left at home that are not getting the experience. Every day we did a little Google form about what they'd learned, what they got out of it, what they'd do differently the next day, what they would take home from it, which was really great.
A lot of the young people kept coming back with different ideas. Can we do this? Can we do this? I see them starting to live that music more. And if those are the seeds of living the music, then we plant them in Bloco and that grows.
The dedication and the skill of the musicians there was amazing. The first day we were there, we went to a school where these little kids came out and performed for us. And just as soon as they came out the door, looking at the faces of our young people, they were like, oh my goodness, they're really good. And their talent and some of them these kids had only been learning an instrument for a year, but they were just incredible.
We exchanged musical knowledge about how we play and how we practice, how long we've been practicing for, the type of music that we practice. And it was really interesting. What surprised me most was the age difference, because a lot of us that are here are quite old and they're really young, but they're very good. They were really good.
We went and experienced one of their second line parades. So on the Sunday, every Sunday, pretty much through the year, they go out and they parade, like a different community group and a different band and a different section of New Orleans will go out and parade.
It's absolutely amazing. The whole community comes together, people dancing, listening to music. For it to happen weekly shows how important it is to the community, and it's just been an amazing morning, one of the best.
We went to Preservation Hall. There were much more mature musicians at Preservation Hall, and they were just so gracious and humble in their music approach. They just come and sit down and then they play this incredible music. The wisdom and the things that they talked about in music, I think, really stuck with a lot of our young people about kind of how you improvise and how it's all about connecting with the other people in the band.
There was something about the heart and the honesty of the way that those guys played, and then the way our young people responded, and the generosity that those musicians showed them.
The musicians here were amazing. You can tell that they were completely in awe of their culture, really accommodating as well, you know, the way they explained, you know, some stuff as well, because they didn't just assume, oh, you know, they're all musicians, they know what this means. So yeah, it was absolutely amazing.
It's a definite long-lasting legacy from this trip for the young people, for us as an organisation. I think it definitely inspired some of the young people, and it also confirmed for some of them that music is the path that they're going to take.
They can see that we as an organisation had a dream to go to New Orleans, and we achieved that. In that sense, symbolically, you're saying your dreams are there for you to just go out and work towards and make them happen.
For a funder to invest in this kind of trip, they're investing not just into the creative talent of the young person, but also into the social development and the employability skills of the people. Like, the young people are more appreciative of different cultures, are more able to work with different people. That's what you want in an organisation, that's what you want in a team. It's an investment into potential, into future employees, into more positive communities in London, because all of these young people come back with those experiences and they can't help but then share it with their school, with their community. They're bringing things back to Bloco and making us stronger as a result of going on the trip.
A week of jazz and amazingness. We've had a great time, so it's all good. It's all good. This trip, I feel like I've switched up the way I play. I'm gonna grow, and maybe you'll see me back in New Orleans for a gig, who knows.